What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. We are inside of the warehouse today, as you can see. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a different one, right? How many items am I sourcing a week? How many items should you be sourcing a week as a full-time Amazon seller, right? So for context for this video, I went out 4 days this week. I have everything that we sourced piled up in my mess, in quotation marks, ready to get boxed up and get out of here. So we're gonna give you guys a full breakdown of everything. How many new DVDs, how many used, how many new CDs, how many used. And then of course, you know that it's all used books. We don't sell books as new. If you're interested in making money selling on Amazon, join the YouTube channel, $2.99 a month. We got weekly live calls. You can come hang out, get all your questions answered. And we also have the private Discord and the GoToLister monthly discount. So the membership basically pays for itself. So how are we gonna figure this out? I'm probably gonna pick like 10, or I guess I'll show you guys some of them, right? So it's not like you're gonna tank any of my listings. So everything we see here is all used. So we got 6 stacks of used DVDs. It's kind of just all over the place, right? Nothing that really kind of jumps out. They're all prepped, so I checked them all already. We do have a small pile down here. This is my once a month JFJ pile. I don't do this every single week. It's just not worth it to me. I don't have a lot, right? I got them counted, but there's really not that many. Then we have all of our books here, hardback, softback. And then we have our new DVDs that are stacked over here, along with my Zero Sugar Turkey Hill Coca-Cola. Our new CDs, nothing really jumping out here. There's some bigger sets here that I got as well. Oz, the complete series. So I'll pick a few different ones from here, but I just kind of want to give you guys an idea of what everything you're going to see. These are all the used CDs. Everything's kind of flipped up, barcode ready to go, because once I'm done with this video, it's all getting boxed up and listed as well, just so I can get this out of here. But I kind of want to just give it a video. I haven't done one of these in a while, right? Where I kind of lay everything out. I'm not going to go over everything. You're not going to get like a full profit amount, but you are going to get some numbers of how many I actually sourced this week. And then I'll show you guys like 5 of each category, kind of show you the profits and give you my explanation for why I purchased them. So let's get on over here. All right, so our total numbers for this week of sourcing. So like I said, we went out 4 days this week. Used DVDs, we got 137. New DVDs, we got 103. Used CDs, we got 43. New CDs, we got 15. Books, we got 118. And then down in our JFJ stack for ones that need to get repaired, case swapped, resurfaced, we got 13. So overall total units this week is 429 total units. Now I like to kind of see, like, is my inventory levels growing? So if we're sending 429 this week, we can go and see how many units we've actually sold in the past week, right? So with our new repricing strategy in the last 7 days, we sold 497 items. So these are not even going to backfill everything we sold this past week. So if we continue this process of selling more than we're sending, our inventory levels should shrink, which is not necessarily a bad thing. That means we're selling a lot of stuff. And a lot of the higher sales have been due to my new repricing strategy, which is another video that'll be coming out here shortly, probably next week or the week after, whenever you guys are seeing this, or it might already even be out. It just depends which video my editor wants to edit in which type of way. So I'm gonna show you guys 5 random ones. I'm just gonna choose from the stacks here. Let me get my screen recording. This one was pretty cool. This is it's on the screen right now. I already scanned it. Robert Jordan, the Conan Chronicles.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
Conan the Barbarian. I didn't realize this is the guy that did that Wheel of Time, I think. And I guess he did books about Conan too. So this is pretty cool. This guy doesn't look like Arnold. Still pretty cool. This is something that would scan red if you weren't paying attention, but you see there's no used FBA. So the new buy box is at, well, there is no new buy box, but the new ones are at 47. I think we can get 25 bucks, maybe even 30 bucks out of this book, believe it or not. So now I'm just gonna choose randomly from my stack. I will say a bolo here before we move on, because I like putting you guys on to everything. Books that were movies, right? Interstellar, great movie starring Matthew McConaughey. Trade paperback. Most people don't even look at that section. And then you got your old school Wizards of the Coast, R.A. Salvatore, basically guaranteed to be profitable type trade paperbacks. I seen these and I knew they would be good to go, but we're not going to review those. We're just kind of going to go with, let's see here. Looming Transitions, starting and finishing well in cross-culture service. Fast mover, and for reference, how much did I pay for these items, right? That's kind of a good thing to I guess, inform you all on. We didn't pay no more for any item this week. $6.99 is the most we paid for any single item. The books usually are 50 cents for the paperbacks and $1 or $2 for the hardback. So we probably paid 50 cents for this. It'll sell pretty quick here. We'll make about $4 after fees. Rescue Story. Hardback, so we probably paid $1 for this one. Like I said, I'm just grabbing these off the sack just so you kind of can see them. So yet again, this scan's red, but you see this is going to sell the second it gets checked in. These are the type of items I've been picking up more this year because cash flow is the only way your bank account goes up. It's the only way you have a business. So I'm okay with spending $1, right? I mean, you probably could even get away with spending $1.50 or $2 on this. You see the data in front of you that this is guaranteed to sell and you're going to get your money, right? So nothing exciting there. A craft book, Whimsical Stitches, a modern maker's book of, oh my God, why do they got to put these words in these things? Amigurumi crochet patterns. Yeah, it's probably 100% wrong, but what are you going to do? This one actually seems like it is an accept. Another fast mover, $6.65. Can't complain about that. Let's see here. Retriever training. Dog training books, always scan them. I know a lot of us don't like scanning the pet books, but believe it or not, there is some profit in there. $4, we pay 50 cents, you make like $3.50. And remember, our triggers take out 50 cents for the shipping to Amazon and then 22 cents for the placement fees. So we take out more than we really have to. So we're more on the conservative side. So the number you see here probably will be lower because you're going to be repricing down, but at least it's an accurate picture when you scan it of how much you're actually going to make. Paul on trial, defending his faith before Caesar and the world. This one, really good. Used buy box $22.87, right? So we do have a prime offer at $29.89, but they're not getting the buy box. Be wary of this when you are listing your items with GoToLister. You have to be at the price where the buy box. You can't go $29.88 and hope to get the buy box. If this person's not getting it and they're buy box eligible at $29.89, that means they're priced too high. I'll probably price this $24.99, and hopefully that'll flip the buy box to the prime offer because it's only a $2 difference. All right, we got one more. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Capturing sunlight, skills and ideas for intensive grazing, sustainable pastures, healthy soils, and grass-fed livestock. Anything that's really related to farming is most likely going to be worth it, especially if it's kind of like how-to or business related. Another super fast mover will make $11.80 after fees. So there goes your 5 books. I think I did 5. It is what it is. We're moving on. We got some soundtracks. CD soundtracks of Batman. Most of the CDs I paid 50 cents for or $1 at most. Look at the sales score. All right, so what's the giveaway here? You're probably thinking, why would you buy this? You see the used offers, the A, that means it's acceptable. Usually doesn't qualify for the buy box. We come in at good, right? $14.99, maybe even $17.99. You make $10 on this. This is how I kind of scaled my business, is by paying attention as I was scanning and realizing some deficiencies in the market and not just being the earbud seller. Cars, too, soundtrack here. $19.80 profit. Sells pretty often, too. Buy box is $29.99. Looks like that's where it needs to be. What else can I choose from? We got some Motorhead. Pretty popular band from back in the day. No used FBA. The new buy box is $19.99. We'll go $16.99. We'll make around $8 after fees on Motorhead. Another soundtrack, Stubbs the Zombie. This might have been a video game soundtrack. Yeah, it is from the video game. You rarely see video game soundtracks. Another good one here, 1920 Profit. And the last one, we will go with kids classical music. Any kids like My First Classical Album, lullabies, things like that, you always want to scan. This one will fetch you. No used FBA will probably go around $16.99. So we'll probably make like $8 on this. Not too bad. So there goes 5 used CDs. Let's get 5 new CDs. I'm just grabbing 5 from the stack. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Juan Diego Flores, 633 profit. These are just the top 5 that were on the stack. Il Divo, we see this stuff everywhere. If you scan DVDs or CDs, you see these guys everywhere. $6 profit. Big Time Rush. Look at this one here. No new FBA. The merchant FBAs are $35. We'll make like $24 on this. I think we got a few Big Time Rush here. I think we're just gonna wrap it up with the Big Time Rush here. $15.60 profit. And this one kind of sucks, but I'm holding out for Amazon to go out of stock. That's another thing you got to look at, right? This thing sells every single day. I can't tell how much Amazon has, but for 50 cents, even if, you know, Amazon has 1 million copies, I'm still going to make $1 and some change. But I think I'll probably jump this up to like $14.99. Amazon will eventually go out of stock and ours will sell. There goes our 5 new CDs out of the way. So now we got used Blu-rays and DVDs. This is another bolo. We always see these. I rarely see these in Blu-ray though. 28 weeks later, because they're coming out with the new movie. DVDs, I got most of these for 25 cents from the pawn shops. I hit some pawn shops this week. I mean, look how stupid this is. $49 profit. Listen, I'm a zombie fan, zombie movies, but like this movie is not, I would never pay $50 for this, right? So it's kind of rare to come across that profitable single Blu-rays that aren't like Criterion collections. 24 season 8 Blu-ray, no used FBA. The new ones are at $40. We'll probably do like $27.99. You make around like $13-14. Here goes one that I got a few of. Covert Affairs. I've never seen this TV series. One thrift store had like 3 or 4 of them. This one will not be found. So that'll probably be one I gotta type in manually. But like I said, there was multiple seasons of Covert Affairs. So let's see what this one was going for. This one will make you season 3. $5.65. Sells pretty often. Nothing that exciting. What else can I choose from this pile of mess? Let's go with this one. Oh yeah, this is another one. I rarely come across like Spanish soap operas. Manana, I can't pronounce it. Not the fastest mover, right? But there's no FBA offer, so figure $17.99, we get $10 out of this. I know for a fact I paid $0.25 for this out of the pawn shop. Penn and Teller, BS. Paid $0.25 for this as well. We'll probably throw this up for like $14.99, make like $7 or $8 when it sells. Let's see here. Let's do, here you go. Double feature, American Me and Empire. I always scan the multiple movies, even if they're crappy ones, right? Because you never know what you're going to stumble into. This one will make you, we're not going to be A38 because that person doesn't know what they're doing. This is a 14K rank, so that'll be gone by the time ours gets there. We'll make like $4 on this, so we paid $0.25. That's a good buy. That is 5 used DVDs and Blu-rays. Now we're going to get into new. I'm curious what this Oz is going for. I paid up for this one. I think I paid $4.99 for this new Oz Complete series. No used FBA. We'll probably do $26. We'll make 14. We paid 5. We'll make like 9. But this thing will sell right away. Let's see. We got some Back to the Future. All 3 films, Blu-ray here. I don't know if this is like a steelbook. It feels a little bit heavier than your standard one. So this one's showing up no rank. This is one you probably got to go in and search and find the correct one that actually has a rank. Just for the sake of this though, $8 profit. I did get a video game. PS4 Little League World Series. Got this from the pawn shop as well. I think I paid like $7 or $8 for this. So 15 bucks would basically double our money, which is good in the video game space. There's no video game person will ever complain about doubling their money. TV series, 2nd season, Turn, Washington, AMC. No idea what this one was. Brand new sealed, $8.65 profit. Last but not least, we will throw out, what do we got? NASCAR Racing, Dale Earnhardt 2-disc collector's edition. I'm not a huge NASCAR fan, but this thing sells. Let's see what we got going on live. Make $5.70. That's what I got for you all. I mean, to some of you, it might be a lot. To some of you, not so much. I don't set like specific targets for each week because you can't control what the stores have, right? You can just go in, you can just scan everything, and you kind of take what they give you at the end of the day. So for me, this week it was 429 units. You already kind of seen what some of the profit was on just random ones. How many boxes this will be? Who knows? The books will probably take up, I'll probably say 4 boxes of books, 4 boxes of disc media, so like 8 boxes total. I know some of you like to be like, well, how many boxes you got going out? Well, yet again, it really just depends what the thrift stores are giving you because you can fit 80 DVDs in a box versus 30 bigger books in a box. So that's going to do it for the video. I appreciate you watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more used book videos. Bye-bye.